My third story is about that. When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as it were your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? Whenever the answer has been no for too many days in a row, I know I need to change something. Remembering that I will die soon is the most important tool I have ever encountered to help me make the best choices in life, because almost everything, all external expectations, unright, embarrassment, or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There's no reason not to follow your heart. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. I had a scan at 7:30 in the morning, and it really showed a tumor on my pancreas. I didn't even know what a pancreas was. The doctor told me this was almost certainly a type of cancer. This is incurable, and I should expect to live no longer than 3 to 6 months. My doctor advised me to go home and get my affairs in order, which is doctor's code for prepare to die. It means to try and tell your kids everything. You thought you have the next 10 years to tell them. It's just a few months. It means to make sure everything is buttoned up, so it will be easy as possible for your family. It means to say your goodbyes. I left with that diagnosis all day. Later that evening, I had a biopsy when they stuck an endoscope down my throat, through my stomach and into my intestines, put a needle into my pancreas and got a few cells from the tumor. I was sedated, but my wife, who was there, told me that when they viewed the cones under the microscope, the doctor started crying because it turned out to be very rare pancreatic cancer that's curable with surgery. I had the surgery, and thankfully I'm fine now. This is the lowest I've been to facing death, and I hope it's the lowest I get for a few many decades. Having lived through it, I can now say it to you with a bit more certainty than when that was useful but purely intellectual concept. No one wants to die. Even people that want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, that is the nature we all share. No one can ever escape it. And that's as it should be, because that's very likely the single best invention of life. It's like change agent. It's out the old to make the way for the new. Right now, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you will gradually become the old and be lead away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of other people thinking. Don't let the noise of other opinions drown out your inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition that somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.